Did a 5 kilometer run in the surroundings. Quite nice. But now the good bit is my mum has bought some cereal stuff, some Fine Boss honey, a granadilla, whatever that is. Looks like passion fruit to me.
Foxburn.
The mango here is amazing. There is the mango over there. Dad, try be happy. Got my coffee from CSH, Papa Paletta. Woolies double cream plain yogurt, which is delicious. Makes for a really nice breakfast.
Sitting here.
And then we got kippers. Hey.
No, we're not going to do kippers.
Oh, we're just warming up some old croissants, and we got some kippers from.
If we wanted to.
You went to Quick Spa too.
So the first place we saw was the Somerset, and I was quite impressed with the quality of the build, done by a guy named Oki or something, an Afrikaner developer guy. The quality of the fittings and all that stuff were pretty good. Though, yeah, everything was quite tightly packed, and yeah, my mother thought it was just too claustrophobic, not the style she wanted. And yeah, the big thing about this retirement home really is the view you had to pay a premium for. This is the clubhouse, so they kind of expect you to eat here. Oh yeah, 50. Part of the whole levies is you get 15 meals a month here or something like this, and you're supposed to hang out there with the old folk. The best plot of land was on a corner there, had a bit of a view, and you look down onto the Strand quite extensively there.
After the retirement village, we saw what we liked better, which was a gated community development. And the idea is you buy a plot of land, and then you work with the architect, and they charge you some sort of like kind of fixed fee for square meter of the build, and with some added benefits. So everything's a bit more streamlined. Planning permissions all taken care of, and such and so forth. So my parents wanted to get a community because the big benefit of a gated community is that maybe you share the costs of security. But when we're sort of examining all these levies which you have to pay once you live here, it kind of does amount to a fair chunk of change, actually. This particular house is what they like. This one has like a plunge pool and a pizza oven and a killer view. So all these little hidden costs, in a sense, the levies, which include the cost of security, the fact that you might have to hire a helper, electricity, water, council rates, taxes, and let's not forget that my parents are quite old, so it's about 10,000 Rand each for medical aid, as it's called. Basically, back of that calculation was that it's going to cost about £30,000 a year for both of my parents, which is quite a lot. I mean, if you over 10 years, that's £300,000, and living in a place like this, you don't have any income, and the whole cost of living question kind of came up again when we went to a local mall called Waterstone. This is sort of a fantastic Woolworths. The products here are fantastic. Obviously, cheese has to come in from Europe for the large part. Local cheeses are not that good. But yeah, when you look at the prices, okay, steak is cheap. But I don't know, quality products just seem in some way almost the same price as Singapore to me. 10 Rand is like $1. Yeah, the prawns are from Thailand. Yeah, they got some great products, but the prices were that's like $1. It's pretty good. So in England, my parents have security, they have the NHS, and they have a couple of forms of income on the land that they have. My mother also has a interior furnishings type business, and we also have like a holiday cottage on praisefarm.co.uk. So they have some income, and they can also generate large amounts of income if they wanted to by oh man, the view here, the weather here is crazy. Weather in England very bad. So they can also generate income by selling the land and or something like that. But here in South Africa, there's that huge capital expense, and it's very difficult to see how you can actually make money. For example, if you live in a gated community, you can't rent out a room or part of your house because people can't come and go in such a place. So can we afford, I mean, can my parents afford to retire in South Africa? Not with all these costs, I think. So, or maybe we just over budgeted what the house that we were looking for in the first place. We just had to, but it's good that we're here because our misconceptions or whatever but getting shaken out. But oh man, look at this weather, it's so beautiful. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna go see some similar houses. I'm thinking personally that we have to look at landed houses because then we have a little bit more flexibility, but then the whole security question mark. Yeah, we really have to weigh out the pros and cons. Hopefully we'll have a better idea. I mean, it was difficult to comprehend all the things in a short video for you guys. Okay, oh, one final thought. So the way helpers come up here who look after the garden and women who generally do the domestic duties, they have to be fetched by the owner typically, or they come up maybe with an organized minibus sometimes, or they just walk up here. And maybe I've been living in Southeast Asia for too long, but I went for a run yesterday, and when you run past these people walking up to work in the morning, they look a bit browbeaten. There's definitely like a total different culture here in South Africa. But the thing that really bothers me is that like everyone in Southeast Asia has a motorbike, you know, even in Singapore. They want to go to work, they just jump on their motorbike and they shoot there. I haven't seen I don't know. I haven't seen a working class person here on a motorbike yet, which I just find really weird. What's up with that? I'll leave you with that thought. Cheers, guys.